Alright, welcome back. So in our last couple videos we talked about how to recognize a function, and that a function for every x value there is exactly one y value, or for each output there is only one for each output. For each input there is only one output. And so when we're working with a graph, which is one of the ways we can graph a relation, or we can represent a relation, we can determine if a graph is a function by what we call the vertical line test. Now, I'm going to be drawing lines, but when you do this, you can easily take your pencil and just line your pencil up like the way that I'm drawing lines. And I say that because I can't show you me moving my pencil across the line. So if for every x value we only want one y value, then what we're going to do, and this is why it's a vertical line test, we're going to draw these vertical lines, right? And I'm going to, basically this is indicating my pencil coming across the paper, right? As I come across this paper, I notice there are a couple spots, and really it only takes one spot where if on that x, if that x has two y values. So if you notice here at -3, we have two y values. But it also happens here at -1. It happens here at 0. It happens at 1. All it needed to take was one of those instances, and this no longer becomes a function. So this is not a function. So then I can do the same thing over here on this graph. And I can't draw straight, as I draw these straight lines going through, I notice, and again, I apologize for them not being straight at all, but I can tell that I'm only crossing, at each x value, I'm only crossing my graph once. And I know that some of these look very close to vertical, but if you notice as we get closer and closer to the next line, they're getting ready to cross it, and our space between is getting smaller. So for every x value, this has only one y value. And so this one would be a function. And again, what I would do is I would take my pencil and I would just put it at a vertical angle, kind of like I was trying to do with these lines, and I would just drag it across my graph and see if it crosses my graph in more than one place. And if it does, then it's not a function. If it doesn't cross in more than one place, it is a function. So, use the vertical line test to determine if each graph represents a function. So if I'm going to look at each of these x values here, and each time I draw my vertical line, and even between these x values, right, I only cross my graph in one place. And so this one would be a function because it passes the vertical line test. So now I'm going to go to B, and I'm going to draw, and this one I'm thinking more about where the points are. That's where I'm trying to draw. And I was good all the way up until the end here. And at, what is that, 1, 2, we have two y values. And so B is not a function. And this isn't because this happens to be the second set of just dots. It's not just happens with just dots. It just so happens that those are our two examples that we have. And then I can go to C. And this would be an example where our range, our y values, have multiple, or, there are multiple y values for different x values, but it passes our vertical line test. And so this one is a function because for each x value, there's exactly one y value. And that's what we're looking for. So again, vertical line test is just, again, you can just take your pencil to your computer screen as you're doing it in Math Excel and just go across the graph. And as long as your pencil does not cross two places on your graph at the same time, then it's a function. If it does cross 2 points, or it crosses your graph twice, then, or into more than one place, because it could cross 3 times. Who knows? If it crosses in more than one place as you move it across, then it's not a function. So until next time,